4:16.
58:1. This is Isaiah 58:1.
Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
So as every time we're on the streets, we're going to cry aloud and spare not. We don't care about your feelings. We got to show you what the Lord says, show you what's in the Word. Cry aloud, spare not, and lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
That's
show my
right.
people their transgressions. Give me up Luke chapter 4, verse 16.
Speak up.
The book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 16.
Bring it out.
And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
He went to the synagogue on Sunday. This is Christ we're talking about.
He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up to read.
So this is what Christ did when he was on earth. He went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day, and he stood up to read. So we are followers of Christ, and we're continuing the work that he did. Stand in the midst of Israel, stand up here and reading the scriptures, bring the scriptures out to you.
Bring it out, bring it out.
Give me
Qué bien.
Shalom, shalom.
Dios te bendiga, hermano.
Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28.
Read it out.
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
So Christ is saying, come unto me, all you that are heavy laden and burdened. Come unto me, and I will give you rest. This society has been a heavy burden on us, paying high rents.
Bring it out.
Let me get another round. Salakia. Oh, never mind. This society has been a heavy burden on us, paying exuberant prices in rent, working long hours. Our families are stressed out. We got to fight feminism. We got to fight capitalism, where blacks and Hispanics are on the bottom of this economic ladder. Sickness and diseases. This has been a heavy burden on our people, and it stresses out and it's breaking us down. Read that again, verse 28.
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
So we need to come unto Christ, so he can give us rest. We've tried Christianity, and we're waking up now learning that Christianity has nothing to do with Christ. Christianity is the doctrine of men. Shalom. We tried Islam. Islam has failed us. We're looking into capitalism. Capitalism has failed us. Socialism doesn't work. We tried everything except Christ. So we need to come to Christ and get this rest. Continue.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
So we need to yoke up, get right and yoke up under Christ then and learn of him. He is the right way. His ways are not burdensome. It's what's best for our people. Continue.
Verse 30, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
So Christ's yoke is easy and his burden is light. So we need to wake up and come back to Christ by keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, and believing in him. And shake off this heavy yoke that society has put on our necks. We cannot, the majority of our people are not going to prosper under this westernized yoke that the society put on us. Give me 1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
1 John.
Chapter 5, verse 3.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Read it out.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
So this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments is not grievous. So the yoke that the scripture is talking about is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. They're not grievous. They're not burdensome.
God bless you, ladies. God bless you.
Hey, shalom, ladies. Hey, you got a minute?
No, they don't.
And we're trying to teach our people to come under these law, statute, commandments, and we're trying to wake our people up. But most people aren't going to hear this. So next, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 2, start at verse 11. Jeremiah chapter 2, start at verse 11.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods?
So has the nation changed their gods, yet that are no gods? It's talking about you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You have changed your gods. You have traded in the Most High for gods that are not gods. Continue.
But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
So we have, through ignorance and blindness, have changed our gods for something that does not profit then. So it's time to wake up, family, and get it right. Continue.
Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
Continue.
For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and have hewed them out.
Run that over again. Run that verse again.
For my people have committed two evils.
So my people have committed two evils. Continue.
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
So we have forsaken the Most High, which is the fountain of living waters for...
And hewed them out, cisterns, broken cisterns, that can hold no water.
So we have forsaken the Most High, which is the fountain of living waters, and we have chose cisterns, or we have hewed out cisterns, which cannot hold water. Cisterns are wells, and wells are man-made. So we are going through these man-made philosophies instead of choosing the ready-made philosophy that the Most High gave our people, which is keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. And these man-made cisterns or wells cannot hold water at all because they are broken. They do not work for our people. Continue.
Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel a servant? Are you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are you servants? Continue.
Is he a homeborn slave?
You guys are in captivity. We're trying to wake you up. Wake up, family. Get out of this captivity. Continue.
Why is he spoiled?
So why are you guys spoiled, living in the worst places, worst neighborhoods, all across the country? No matter where you go, we are living in the projects and ghettos. They're filled with our people. We have been spoiled. Continue.
The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burned without inhabitants. Also the children of Nob and Tahaphanes have broken the crown of thy land.
God's order right there. So we've been spoiled. We are in our land of our captives, serving them in captivity, working for our oppressors. We have been robbed and spoiled and lost our identity. Give me Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. Or 17, verse 4, I think it is. Yes, Jeremiah 17, verse 4. Bring it out.
This is Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, should discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies, and the land which thou knowest not, for you have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
So this is talking about us, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4, that we have been discontinued from our heritage and serving, and we are serving in a land, strange land, serving our oppressors. You are not Puerto Rican. You are the tribe of Ephraim. Puerto Rican is a byword, which means rich port. That's a nation. That is not a nationality. You are more than black people of African descent. You are the Israelites from the tribe of Judah, or Benjamin, or Levi. Black is a color, a name of a clan. You are more than that. You are the sons and daughters of Jacob. you have been discontinued from your heritage, and society does not want you to have this information. So it's time to wake up, family. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30 and starting at the top. Isaiah chapter 30.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. All the rebellious children, says the Lord.
So woe to the rebellious children, save the Lord. So you are so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans that are not adherent to these laws, statutes, commandments, you are rebellious. And we have been rebellious because we do not know who we are. We have not been taught this Bible properly. So we need to get out of this rebellious stage so the Most High can work with us and bless our people. Continue.
That take counsel, but not of me. And the Lord covered with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin.
So we are taking counsel, but not in the Most High. We're looking in the wrong places. We're looking to Joe Osteen, T.D. Jakes, Louis Farrakhan. We're looking at black consciousness. We're looking at everything except the Most High according to the scriptures. So whoa, you're headed to the wrong path. You're headed towards destruction. So you need to wake up and get the right counsel and get with a man of the Most High to teach you these laws, statutes, commandments, and teach you your nationality according to the Bible. You need to have the proper counsel so the Most High can work with you and bless you. Continue.
Verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And Egypt is synonymous with bondage. We are in spiritual Egypt. This is the land of bondage, and we're looking at all the different philosophies and ideologies, trying to figure out how to get salvation and upliftment for our people. We're looking in the wrong places, family. So we are looking into the philosophies. Some people may be Democrats, other people might be Republicans. Others might believe in communism. These are all philosophies that our people will not profit from. We're supposed to be living a Torah life. That's our philosophy. Torah, these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
So we're looking in the wrong places, trying to find salvation. Continue.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of the Pharaoh be your shame, and the truth and the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
So following these philosophies of Egypt has put our people to shame. This system is making a fool of our people. We are the last ones hired and the first ones fired. A lot of our people are bugged out of their mind. A lot of us, the Christian churches, are robbing us. Pastors collecting 10% of our checks plus something. So this system, trusting in Egypt or these Western civilization ways, has put our people to shame. We are the most wickedest people out here. Our women don't dress modest. They don't respect themselves. They don't respect their man. That's why a lot of women are single. And a lot of women, if they don't get rid of that feminism mindset, they're going to grow old and lonely. This system does not work for us. So that's why we need to take on the yoke of Christ, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments, and come into the rest and enjoy life the way Christ has the Most High ordained for our people. Continue.
Verse 4. For this prince were at Soan, and his ambassadors came on 2 hands.
Continue.
5. They were all ashamed of people that could not profit them, nor be an help nor profit, but shame, a shame, and also a reproach.
So we got to quit looking at these rulers of Egypt to help us. Politics is a joke. Politics does not help or benefit our people at all. You see with the civil rights era during the time of Dr. King and John Lewis, where we marched, held hands, sang Kumbaya with the white man. They just made a fool out of us and destroyed us even more.
That's right.
Outside of getting rights to sit on the toilet next to the white man, we have the benefit of getting the right to vote. our communities have got worse and worse nowadays.
Bring it out.
Where our women trading our men in for welfare, where to get the benefits you have to kick the man out the house. Now a lot of our people are growing up in single-parent houses. They're not getting the proper balance that they need so they can be productive men and women in society. So we need to quit looking to the rulers of Egypt and look to the Most High. One of the latest gimmicks that our people are doing now is ADOS, which is some kind of movement for the African descendants of slaves, where they're going to them for reparations. America's broken, they're never going to give you no damn reparations.
That's right.
We know the Jewish people got them reparations for the small time they were in those internment camps, and the American Japanese and I think the American Germans, but America's never going to give us no reparations for the hundreds of years we was in slavery. And how about our indigenous brothers and sisters too? Why aren't they on the list with us before ADOS also? Because they suffered mass catastrophes also, where tens of millions with them were genocide or kicked out of this land also. So we can't have movement without our Hispanic and Native American brothers and sisters also. So we gotta wait on the Most High to deliver us and help us get revenge on our enemies and oppressors.
Precept. That's right.
All right, hold the precept and let me finish this out. Go to Isaiah 30, verse 7 now.
Isaiah verse 30, verse 7.
7, yeah.
All right.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 7. For the Egyptians show help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is too still.
So the Most High told us in advance that the Egyptians' help is vain and no purpose. Nothing to lift our people. They're building prisons every day to lock you up, so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man. They're not trying to educate you. They're not trying to liberate you. You're constantly building Christian churches to brain dead, to destroy your mind. And these school systems are destroying your mind also. So they have no interest in helping you at all. You got a precept, y'all can.
Lamentations 4:17.
Okay, you hold it there and bring out Lamentations 4:17.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes has yet failed us for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
So we are watching for a nation that cannot, will not, and do not want to save you guys. Do not let the politicians fool you when they come here to your communities every 2 or 4 years when it's election time and make false promises. The Republicans don't give a damn about you, and the Democrats don't care about you, and those third-party independent candidates don't give a damn about you also. Democracy, capitalism is not our system. The majority of our people are not going to prosper from it. The way you can prosper is if you sell your people out, sell your soul to the devil. A lot of pastors have sold us out. A lot of your artists and entertainers have sold us out so they can get that get the 30 pieces of shekels, 30 pieces of silver. So that's the only way you can prosper in this system. But the majority of our people are suffering in this system. We're going to continue suffering in this system because this is not our rest. Continue with Isaiah 30.
All right.
This is Isaiah 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it on a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
So we're documenting this now on camera. All these warnings and prophecies we're trying to give you, people trying to wake you up, this is getting documented.
9? All right, yeah. 9. That this is a rebellious people, like children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
So you are rebellious people. You did not want to hear the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord. If I was here in a 3-piece suit, clean shaven and dressed all nice, talking smooth things, you guys would swarm me and try to hear the good word, but we're here to teach the law, statutes, commandments. And we are priests of the Most High. We're going to show you what's in the Bible. We don't care if it hurts your feelings or not. You do not want to hear the things containing to the Most High and learning what responsibility you have according to the scriptures. You do not want to accept your responsibility being the Israelites. We're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You do not want to hear that today is the Sabbath day. We're supposed to rest from our worldly activities. You do not want to give up pork, shrimp, or those abominable foods that you enjoy, because it keeps you at a low vibration. You do not want to hear these things according to the scriptures. Hey, shalom, guys. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
You know your nationality?
Yeah, I'm Ugandan. Uganda, Kampala.
All right, shalom.
And to the prophets, prophecy not unto the right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophecy decides.
Deceits.
Prophesy of deceits. So they did not want to. Most of our people do not want to hear the truth. That's why the Bible says over that only 1/3 are going to get it. The majority of our people are not going to receive this because they want to hear the smooth things. They don't want to hear the bitter and the sweet that's in the scriptures.
That's right!
We're here to bring it out. Whatever is good or bad, we got to bring it out. Because we are representatives of the Most High, not of ourselves.
11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside of the path. Cause the holy ones of Israel to cease from the before us.
So you are the holy ones of Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. And when you're listening to people that's teaching against the scriptures, they are causing you to fall and stumble. So you got to be careful of these stumbling blocks. Christianity, I don't care what flavor it is, whether it's Baptist, Church of God, non-denominational, Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, Mormonism, they're all stumbling blocks that just speak smooth things. They just cherry pick the Bible and tell you what you can do, what you can't do, to tickle your fancy. They're not here to teach you the whole law, statute, commandments.
That's right!
So they want you, the holy ones of Israel, to stumble. So you gotta beware of these stumbling blocks.
Verse 12. Wherefore, thus says the holy ones of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
Yes, our people don't want to hear the truth at all. I mean, this is one of the greatest treasures out here. Not getting $1 million, not getting a brand new car, house, but getting the truth, knowing who you are according to the scriptures. This is the greatest gift out there, and most of our people can care less about who they are according to the Bible, care less about the information that's in the scriptures.
Precept.
Come on, bring it out.
Jeremiah 4:22.
Jeremiah 4:22.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22.
Bring it out.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
So that's talking about you, one family, that you are sottish people. Sottish means stupid. You only know how to do evil. You only interested in turning up, getting drunk, getting induced on drugs, whoremongering, committing fornication, partying. You're not interested in learning how to live a righteous life. You're not interested in learning about the Most High. You're only interested in turning up, having fun in this society. You only know wickedness. So you need to wake up and get yourselves together, family. Is there anything else in Isaiah 30?
13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
So this iniquity, which is sin, these sinful lives we're living, is a breach that's ready to fall. It's a failure. Living is trying to be like the other nations. We are the Israelites, and the Most High gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. Sunday is not the Sabbath day. Going to church on Sunday is a waste of time. Your pastor doesn't know the Bible, he doesn't know the Most High, and all he wants is just your tithes and offerings. He
That's right.
He don't care about your salvation. And you wonder why you're broke the next day after going to church. It's just, your pastor's just a modern day motivational speaker. Just say things that make you feel good, instead of things that's going to edify you and build you up to be a better man or a better woman. Your pastor's not going to teach you according to the scriptures.
That's right.
Continue.
14. And he shall break it as a breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so there shall not be found in the burstings of it a sherd to take fire from the hearth, or take water without out of the pit.
So when following these ways of the world, you're headed from your self-destruction then. And the Most High cannot help you. So we need to wake up and seek the Most High, which starts by getting to the scriptures and studying them and applying them to our lives. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting verse 5.